Boom. All right. Kenman here, CMB Made Knives. This is from a pass around that I am in. I get to enjoy this knife, check it out for a few days, share it with all of you, and then pass it on to the next person. What are we looking at today? CMB Made Knives. Check out the box, logo, art on there. Let's get into it. What are we getting ourselves into today? This one is a wild one. Can't wait to share it. Let's go. Really big packaging and case for the knife. You think it's going to be a beast. It is not. It's definitely smaller, but it's wild. Let's go. What is this crazy looking thing today? The CMB Kawanonagare. I think I said that right. Maybe. We'll see. Boom! What a wild design. Do I want something like this in my collection? Kind of. Is there a use for this other than just looking wild? Look at this shape. What is happening? Did this get put in the oven and melt a little bit? The Kawanonagare pocket folding knife. CMB. Okay, what are we looking at, Kenman? I don't know. This is nuts. Has anybody ever sharpened one of these? So it's only sharp on the one side. This side is not sharp. But this shape is something to behold. Fits perfectly in the handle. Tell me that's not wild. All right, so what are we looking at here? Front flipper, kind of top flipper action on the Kawanonagare. Maybe. S35 VN on that blade steel with a crazy shape to it. What do we call that shape? We have titanium and then the carbon fiber inlay on there. Nice captive pivot, full frame lock. So it is a top flipper, front flipper. I don't know if I can top flip it. I kind of have weak hands. Not bad. But that front flipper action with your thumb works really well. I probably can roll over it as well. Kind of caught myself that time there. But yeah, you can roll it open. So that front flipper action works nice. It does kind of drop shut. It's a pretty light blade. Oh yeah, look at that action. You can drop that down to the thumb. Maybe. Not as good with my right hand. What do we think about this wild, wild knife? Why do I want to add this to my collection? So nice little insert right there. Big old circle for the captive pivot on that side. And then kind of a wild pocket clip. Seems like it's kind of a sharp little point right there. I don't know if that really would bug you or bug you. Don't mean to bug you. It is a smaller knife. Cannot be swapped to the other side. We do have this contour all the way around the edge, and I don't know if you can see that, but it has these grooves. Yep, right in there. So that contour is almost like stepped. I like that. Those little lines right in there. They're really subtle. It's not like jimp lines. You can't really feel it very much. But I do like that. It is there. You can feel it, but it's kind of a subtle. No real jimps on the back, but you can thumb ramp down into that little notch. Index finger can get up into this notch. Look at that hook tip for that would just be a nice tearing cut. Wow, what a thing. I tell ya. For some reason, I really like it, though. It's the functionality as far as like using versus just enjoying and collecting. Yeah, I don't know. What do we think about this? Is something you would carry and use on a regular basis, or just have in your collection and have as a secondary just to kind of show off a little bit here and there? I do like the blue ano on there, and then that insert does look really nice. It's very smooth. That is flat. It's almost like you can't feel that is there. Got the little relief cut on there for the lock. Makes it easy to get in and access. Because it's a front flipper, I haven't really had any ways that I'm holding it and putting pressure on that frame lock. Maybe as a righty. No, not really. Because as with like if it had a flipper tab or something else to it, if you put pressure on that lock, it makes it harder to open sometimes as a lefty. But there is no real reason to put pressure on that when you're opening it the way, whoops, this is designed. I like it. Oh, what a knife. Little stone wash, kind of acid etched on the blade there. That's my favorite kind of a finish, and a nice matte finish. Hide scratch as well if you use it a lot. And that blue anno. I think everything about the design on this is just really cool. Okay, so blade is centered nicely. Very solid. No play. What's our detent like? Detent pulls it in well. You know, front flippers can be failed, but this pretty much you get a little bit of pressure on that and it mostly will open every time for you. This shape is something. So you can choke up on it a little bit right there, catch your middle finger in there, or you can kind of hang back on it. Still have full purchase and grab. I love it. Seven and an eighth end to end. Blade is 3 and an eighth. You could say 3 and a quarter if you go angle to angle. And we're looking at, oh, wow, 3 and an eighth on the cutting surface with a wavy double curve, double belly, hook, beak, bill, brim, cut, curve, wave, insert shape below. 4 inches on the handle. Why do I love this so much? 0.11 on the blade thickness. Kind of carries out to about there. It's kind of tapers off to 10.9 there, and then the rest of the way at the end, that nice pointy little tip. Handle 0.48. Thickest spot here 7.9. Blade with the wave 0.62. Kind of hard to measure that there. What is their battery not dying? Did I put a new battery in there? I didn't. But we're not flashing it. Oh, there it is. That is crazy. This battery's been dying for almost a year now. It flashes almost immediately. You just saw how much we used it before it started flashing, telling us it's about to die. Craziness. Okay. Why? Whoops, gotta zero it. Oh, okay. Learn how to use your scale, idiot. 2.55. Compare everything with the Kaiser drop bear, just a nice daily carry size. 3.29. So 255, it's light, it's wild, it's a collector, weird design, excitement. What do we call this? I don't even know. So the daily user Kaiser drop bear, great knife, same size as your bug out, your pyrite. Handle is just a little bit bigger on the drop bear, but the blade is a little bit bigger on the Kawanonagare. Kawanonagare. I bet you that's right. Comment below. Am I? Maybe so. Okay. What a fun little knife. I dig it. Let me know. Is this something that I need to add to my collection? I do paper cut tests. This is not a brand new knife, so it's not going to be reflective of exactly what it would be right out of the box. I don't know how much it has or hasn't been used. But it isn't a reflection of what a brand new one would be. Although this shape is crazy, I'm not even sure how well it bites. Yeah, the tip gets in there right there. And then the second spot It's a weird one. I can feel the wave as you're going through it. That is some strange stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Paper cut test. What do you call that? Not great, but this is just, is this made for that, or is this made for ripping that end? That little point right there. Don't drop it on that. Ah, I really dig this. I don't know. It's an expensive knife for the titanium, the S35V, S35VN. The design of it, the shape, I'm sure it might take a little bit more to get this angular masterpiece done. They are not available on the site I was on now, but when they were, this one at this price was around $230, $240. That can change. You never know. See if they become available again. But a really weird and fun design from CMB. I'm enjoying it. What do you think? Comment below. Is this cool or is it just ridiculous? Yes and yes. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.